Welcome to Talking, Turning and Tea, episode 2. Well, hi everybody, it's great to have you back for the second episode of Talking, Turning and Tea. So, as I mentioned in the introduction to this series, it's going to be a quick chat about what I've got planned and what I've been doing. So I'll start off with quickly explaining about a new find that one of my uncles found while he was out at a flea market, and he wasn't quite sure what it was, but someone told him that it could be a wood turning tool, so he bought it, and it was terribly rusted up. So I've smartened it up, and it turns out that it's a captive ring tool. So I'm looking forward to doing my first captive ring. So it seems like it's got quite a large, for a captive ring tool, it feels quite like it's quite a large radius anyway. So I'm looking forward to using that, and just goes to show you never know what you're going to find when you're out and about. So always keep your eyes peeled at car boots and flea markets and yard sales, anything like that, because you can come across these old wood turning tools that can be repurposed. So there's that. It's still very sharp as well. So there's that. The speed of sight, I've been in touch, and I've got 14 pens to do for them. 10 of which will be for a gentleman's son who owns a company that does engine remapping for vehicles. So he wants me to do 10 so he can give them his son, and then they'll be given away to clients and customers. So there's that. And then there's one girl that's ordered a blue and white acrylic pen because she supports Everton Football Club. There's 2 separate guys that have both ordered acrylic black and chrome pens, so identical pens, but that's what they want, so that's what they're going to get. And the mechanic that built the Speed of Sight's off-road buggy, his name is Ash, so he's ordered, funnily enough, an Ash pen. So there's 14 pens that are in the pipeline. The 4 individual ones I'm to get started now, and the 10 for the company, I'm just to hold fire on them until I get the green light, but it's pretty certain that's going to go ahead. And then there's this little beauty here. Now, if you can move a bit closer, son.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. Now, what this is, it's a finial, but it was a finial that hung upside down, and it's from another one of my uncles, and he's got a very large Victorian house that he's refurbishing and remodelling, and this was in the porch, the vestibule that was over the front door, and it's not enclosed, this was exposed, and this is the original one from when the house was built, so it's in excess of 100 years old, and you can feel the wood filler there from previous repairs. And it's a soft wood, so I don't know exactly what type it is. Maybe you guys can see there, could be, is it pine, could it be spruce or something, but there's hardly any weight in it. So he's given this to me as a project, so I said I'd have a go. I'm always willing to have a go. I'll just turn my talking tape measure on now, and we'll just get some measurements for you. So
0 inches.
So it's going to be approximately, let's just put
11
this,
and 3/4 inches. 11 and 7/16 inches. 11 and 5/16 inches.
So
11 and 5/16 inches.
so it's obviously 11 and 5/16 tall, and the diameter
8 and 7/8 inches. 7 and 7/8 inches.
approximately 8 inches in diameter. So
0 inches.
and that'll turn off in 5 seconds, as I'm sure you've all heard it say a few times now. So what I'd really like to
Turning off in 5 seconds.
ask you all is, where would I find a piece of seasoned and dry wood to do that? Obviously, it's going to be a fair old chunk and lump of a blank that I need. And what would you recommend? That I try and find a piece of wood that's in one piece and it's big, or shall I go and get some timber that's smaller and glue them together and form, you know, a laminated blank? What are your thoughts on it? You know, and what's the best thing for me to do? Because I haven't got a clue where I could find a piece of dry wood big enough for that, apart from gluing and laminated smaller stock together. So I'm really looking forward to it. He says he'd appreciate it if I got it as near to that as I can, but it's the only one that's on the house, so it's not like it's one of a matching pair and it'd look odd if they were different. So I have got a bit of artistic license, and you know, it should be simple enough spindle turning, although it's on quite a large scale for what I'm normally used to, with some beads and coves and a bit of detail. And there's a little cooked out dish on the top with this little onion in it. So that's basically what I've been up to of late, and I'm looking forward to that as a challenge. Anyway, it'll be very exciting. It's my first architectural commission, so thanks for joining me. You know, it's great to have you on board with this new series, and I'd like to say thanks to all the new subscribers that have joined me of late, and I appreciate it.
Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you, Charlie.
Yeah.
So until the next time and the next episode of Talking Turning and Tea, I wish you all the best and look forward to the next video, which will probably be a wood turning video. So until then, everybody, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And thanks everybody for all the comments that you left in the previous episode of TT&T, where you'd all been so kind and, you know, sympathetic and emphatic as to my disease that made me go blind. So thanks everybody, catch you later.
Adios.